now the Joy Fit Club and the induction of its newest member.
He's 31-year-old David Johnson from Minneapolis, Minnesota, who lost 201 pounds. But before we meet him, let's take a look at David's incredible story.
I was a skinny kid, but once I reached puberty, I started using food to repress my emotions. Living as a super obese teenager and young adult, I was merely a bystander to my own life. I never considered nutritional values. I would binge to the point of pain and then pass out from exhaustion. In 2009, at 420 pounds, I could no longer breathe on my own while I slept and was outfitted with a sleep apnea machine. I suffered from high blood pressure, acid reflux, and limited mobility. Chairs, couches, and toilet seats broke regularly under my weight. I scheduled myself for gastric bypass surgery, but canceled just 2 days before. I realized I would gain the weight back if I didn't resolve my emotional issues. A friend introduced me to the Take Shape for Life program, and I made a commitment to follow the program for 30 days. At the beginning, I needed a big goal, so I decided skydiving would be my reward for losing enough weight to qualify. Now, I have a completely fulfilling career as a health coach, giving people the tools to be successful, and I am fully engaged and an active participant in my own life.
Doesn't he sound like the sweetest guy?
Sweet guy.
Before we ask David to come out, we're here with today's nutritionist, Joy Bauer, author of today's brand new book and best-selling author, The Joy Fit Club. So you're going to tell us more about David's eating habits.
Oh my gosh, this guy lost 201 pounds. And just to show you visually this phenomenal feat, hello, 200 pounds of hams.
That's like when Oprah came out with all that lard.
Imagine, and I want you to know that we're donating this afterwards to City Harvest. Is this unbelievable? And he talks about how...
Even if you had to carry around that much weight, I mean, think about how that would feel.
So some of his most favorite things now that he can do that he couldn't do when he was carrying around all this extra weight, go to a regular clothing store, play around with his energized nephews, you know, he can keep up with them now, go on any ride that he wants at an amusement park. He flew over here from Minnesota to New York and did not need a seatbelt extender.
Good for him.
And you need a drum roll for this.
All right.
He skydives. He's a skydiver now.
He's wacky.
And he's gorgeous.
Oh, let's let him prove it, okay?
Yes, here's David's before photo one more time. All right, David, come join the Joy Fit Club.
I told
Are you kidding? Wait, are you?
You are gorgeous. Give her the love.
Hold on. Oh, I can't even believe what's happening here. I'm totally shocked.
You are amazing.
Wow.
Thank you. And totally healthy. He's got no more health issues.
You're totally good. We're like, wow. So wait a second. I thought it was
not the same person.
I know, night and day.
Wow.
So wait, get taller.
Yes, you did. Right. So wait, the gastric bypass must have been a real aha moment. You were almost going to step in there and you decided that you were going to put the brakes on it. That was a big decision
It
to make.
was. I mean, had I not made that decision, I wouldn't be standing here today.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be helping other people get healthy and knowing that they can do it. So your decisions are just so paramount. You know, you make a moment and go with it, and I'm so happy to be here today.
Well, it's an awesome story. It's got to be
I love having you on the show.
Yeah, what's the victory room? What's that?
So I have a victory wall at home, and sort of my thing was I knew I couldn't fail at this. I just couldn't bear losing weight only to gain it back like so many other people do.
Right.
So I literally took a permanent marker to the staircase in my house and started tracking my weight with a goal. And it was either going to be this thing that I told everyone, oh, there's that thing I didn't finish, or it was going to be my victory wall. And today it's my victory wall.
We're so happy for you, David. You look great. Good luck with everything.
You're a great inspiration to an awful lot of people, darling. God bless.
Thank you.
Up next, Tony, what's up?
Yeah, we're going to make her feel special, unique, and affordable gifts for Mother's Day right after this. That looks affordable.
We had been engaged for a little over 2 years, and we just kept postponing the wedding, and both of us knew we didn't want to enter that next chapter of our lives being unhealthy and obese.
The constant fatigue and just not really being able to function and move around, and then I can't even walk around my house without getting tired.
I went to see my doctor. He had looked at me and said, you're gonna need to go on blood pressure medicine. You're gonna need to go on cholesterol medicine. I'm not even 21 yet. I thought it's supposed to happen when I'm way older.
I was close to 200 pounds. Mike was over 300 pounds.
I had put on about 50 pounds, and my husband had put on about 100 pounds. I was having a hard time walking, climbing stairs, getting into a car.
When I weighed as much as I did, there's an awful lot you miss in life.
Take Shape for Life is much more than a diet. It's a comprehensive health program that allows you to first reach a healthy weight, but beyond that, teach you the things that are necessary for long-term success.
After I lost the 70 pounds, I found that I wanted to be more active. It was so much easier for me to be active. I was so excited and looking forward to getting out of the house every day.
I was pleasantly surprised at how easy it was.
You eat 5 MetaFast meals, and 1 time a day you prepare a meal that consists of a protein and vegetables.
Takes the guesswork out of everything. You don't have to think, you just grab 5 things, then you cook your lean and green. It's the simplest program.
As far as it being easy, I mean, I have a meal replacement with me right now.
I really needed the food to taste good. I enjoy food, obviously. That's what got me to the point where I needed to lose the weight.
Since 1980, over 20,000 doctors have recommended Medifast to help their patients lose weight safely and effectively.
By the time I got 2 weeks into the plan, I remembered thinking, I feel really good, and the food's really good. And if I had to eat like this the rest of my life, I could do it. And that's when I knew I was going to finish the job.
The MetaFast meals really are the key to losing the weight quickly and safely. But what I believe the secret of the program is, it's really the support, the coaching.
I had a coach who was going to walk through this whole process with me and be there with me every step of the way.
The health coach, that we had was really the key for me succeeding.
She had been on it before and had struggled with her weight just like I had, and it wasn't just someone sitting behind a desk that had always been thin their whole life and never struggled.
The thing about Take Shape for Life and having a health coach is this is not a diet. What it is it changes the way you think about food.
The Habits of Health starts with changing your orientation, making health a priority. So how you eat, how you sleep, how you handle stress, we put you in what we like to call our bio network, which is a comprehensive support piece that from the comfort of your home, you get all the things you need to not only reach a healthy weight, but also create optimal health in your life.
I started this to lose weight and to get down to a certain weight. Now my goal is I want to be healthy for the rest of my life.
I've lost 60 pounds, and I'm keeping it off.
We developed the behavioral changes needed, we feel, to maintain for life, and that's the whole goal.
Being able to come out here and they say you walk 5 miles on a golf course, I wouldn't have never been able to do that.
And our golf game's gotten better, too.
Well, yours has, not mine.
Before, I would have just rather sit on the couch and watch them play. And now, being able to go on the walk to the park with them is always rewarding.
Before I lost weight, it was an awful experience to go shopping. I would, end up crying by the end of it. My mom would end up crying by the end of it. Now, after I had run a program and lost the weight, it's a fun experience. It's a time where my mom and I can go and bond together.
I really couldn't go to amusement parks. I didn't fit on any of the rides. I just had no idea that this whole process would be such a joyful one.
It was really exciting for us when we got married because obviously all eyes are on you on your wedding day.
And now we have the wedding pictures that we always wanted on the wall.
It's just completely liberating. I feel like I've just burst out of this shell. Life is so much more fun, and it's crazy to think about it, that it was all because of this weight loss. It's amazing. I think it was after I lost my first 8 pounds, I was hooked, and I just wanted to help everybody. Because once you've been heavy for so long and you found something that works, you just want to tell everybody about it.
It was amazing as I started talking to people how many people were looking for something like this. All of a sudden, I feel like I had the tools to really, truly help them.
I mean, somebody shared it with us. Why should we not go ahead and share it with everybody else?
Absolutely.
I consider it to be such a privilege to be able to walk along with them on this journey. It has been so very rewarding for me.
We're about making a fundamental change, making health a priority, giving you a coach, a system through the Habits of Health, and giving you the tools so you can make a permanent change in your health if you're willing to do the steps, learn the system, and be guided to health.